1 minute left here in warm-ups. Yeah. Let's get a zoom on our wonderful coaching staff here. Our hard-working coaches. 3, Chris and Ryan holding the bench down. Buzzer. Teams will line up here in a moment. Santa Clarita Flyers, the first of 2 Flyers teams will be playing today. This team is from Southern California, I believe. I'm not sure where Santa Clarita is, but from what I understand, I think it's more towards the south. Come a long way. So here we go. Ethan Ernst takes the net. Let's see who gets the start here for our skaters. I'll do my best to try to identify who's out in the ice for y'all. Looks like we've got Chris starting at center, Delilah on the wing, Isla on the other side. So we're gonna have that Isla and Delilah connection that's sure to trip me up a few times. Delilah's number, she's got the tuck. Isla's got the untuck, number 50. Back on defense, we got Emmy and Colson. Let's go, Rage! Let's go, Greenville! Wait for the refs here. Drop the puck, start the first period. Chris lines up for the face-off. Comes back to Emmy. Emmy's going to take it up here across the blue line. Flyers pick it up, bring it into our zone. Try to center it, but Colson breaks that play up. They get a shot that goes wide. Emmy's going to roll it into the corner. Chris is going to help her out. They get a chance out front, but it misses. Into the corner here. Colson picks them up. Comes out of the zone. Oh, actually it stayed in. They're good. They're going to try a backhand that goes wide. And they're going to skate by them. They're up the wall here. Battle. There it comes out of the zone. And offsides. Another face off here. We lose the zone. And we'll get a line change. Lexi. Matthew. And Finch. No, that's Joseph. And on defense, we got Charlie. And Finch. Oh, sorry. Offside again. So once again, it's Charlie and Finch on defense. Crow's going to line up for the face-off here. Joseph's going to put some pressure on. Matthew sends it all the way down. That could be a nice thing call, and it is. So we'll come all the way back. Defensive zone face-off here. Pearl wins it back. We're going to send it up. Goes to their point. We got a shot on. It's blocked down. Matthew misplays it here. He gets back to the Flyers. They're hemmed in a little bit. They'll put some pressure on him here. Pressure him. Come on, Matthew, take good angles. Flyers are passing it around. Confusion here. Step up on him. Ethan makes a save, 2 saves. I get a whistle. I don't know if we brought our clicker with us today. Colleen, do you have the clicker? She does. Come on, Greenville! Pressure them! Get it out of the zone here! Alright, broken up. Here comes Finch is going to play it up off the wall. That's going to be another icing call. Back. Come on, I want to turn the camera this way. This way. All right, Chris's line is back out there. We got Emmy and Colson on defense. Danny on the wing, and so is Sydney. Looks like we're running 2 centers, 3 sets of wings. Up to the point, into the center, mishandles the puck. He's going to take it off to the boards here. Emmy takes him down with a nice stick check. It's loose out front. Still can't regain possession. Looks like the ref's got his arm up for a penalty on Emmy. We need to get a whistle here. There's possession, and we're going to be a man down. Emmy's going to head to the box. Rage will go to the penalty kill here. We got 9:52 left here in the first period, 0-0. They've only counted them for 1 shot on goal. I thought I saw 2. Face-off goes to the corner, up to the top. Shot from the point is not down. They clear it out. Back into the corner. They're going to look for a centering pass that connects. A big shot here, and they score. That puts the Flyers up 1-0 here with 9:37 left in the first period. Charlie and Finch back on D. We've got Delilah and Isla and Jose. That's Krill. Battle on the wall, comes back into the defensive zone here. Alexi will pick that up. He's going to try to weave through some people, loses the puck. They're going to take a shot here. Ethan makes a nice save. Into the corner, cleared up the wall. Delilah picks it up. She gets elbowed into the boards. Gets it out of the zone into the neutral zone here. All right, with the camera work. Focus on that. Shot from the corner. Oh, the centering pass is loose out in front. Crow's going to pick that up. We got a lot of man rush here. We got 3-on-2. Now it's a 2-on-1. We can get a shot off here. Krill shoots. It goes off the glove behind the net. Into behind the net. Play it off the wall. Ooh, they keep it in the zone. Rage gets possession here. They're going to try to lay it up. Flyers steal it back. It's loose out front. Still loose out front. Goes behind the net. And here they come crawling up the edge. Off the half wall. Cross center ice. Fumbles the pass. Pressure! Finch is going to go in there and play it up. They intercept. Chris tries to steal. Centering pass connects, but now it's loose. Behind the net. Finch is going to try to play that. He falls down. They're going to penalty here against the Flyers. We're going to go on the power play with 8 minutes, 2 seconds left in the first period. Go all the way down. So we'll get a power play here. 4 shots to 1 in favor of the Flyers. Let me tilt this up a little. It's a weird angle. Hope y'all can see good. Oh no. Face off in the far corner. We got Chris lining up to take it. That is Delilah. And can't tell who the other winger is. We got Emmy and Colson on D. They get a shot here. Goes wide. Flyers pick it up and clear it out to Emmy. She picks it up in the neutral zone. She'll pass it over to Delilah. Matthew's going to try to keep it in the zone. Chris is battling along the ball. He sends it into the corner. We got to put some pressure on the Flyers here as they try to recollect. They're going to whip around behind the net. Goes to the far corner. And they shoot it all the way down. It's icing here, I believe. No ice, no ice. Colson's going to pick that up. Nice stick lift, and he brings it up. Now he's going to skate, hit it all the way down. We got to get it here. This is going to be another icing call. No icing. Down to the corner. Chris is going to put some pressure on him here. Emmy steals it and sends it towards the net. Flyers pick it up. Send it into the middle of the ice where Matthew will take that, and he's going to send it back in, but we're offsides. Cannot get this thing to stand up. That might work. All right, face off here in the neutral zone. 7 minutes left. 22 seconds on the power play. Krill picks that up, crosses the red line. He's going to weave. We're offsides, and maybe just send that in. Double chase, but tried to carry. We're offsides. Jost was just a step over the line. So we got Joe, Sidney, and Krill. Our forward, Charlie and Finch on D. Charlie's going to pick that up. He's going to send it way into the zone, and that's going to be okay. Into the corner where Jost pressures, goes to the Flyers, and they break it out. Sidney does a nice back check on him. Charlie's going to pick this up behind the net. He's racing into the corner. He flips it up. Their point picks it up, though. Shot towards the net. Ethan makes the save. Finch is going to race into the corner, battling hard with the Flyers player. Goes down. Jost is going to take that and send it up to their point. Back into the corner. Charlie's going to pick that up, send it around. Not enough, so he's going to pick up his own pass. Pressure this guy. Centering pass goes all the way down to the other side. Sidney, dig in! Go get him! Joe steals. Oh, but the Flyers take it back. We're crawling around the net. Up the ice with speed from the Flyers. Emmy tries to angle him off, but they get around. Shot on net. Makes the save. Still loose. However, there's a whistle, please. Whistle. Thank you. Close one there. All right, so there's 5:36 left in the first. Flyers 1, Greenville 0. Power play is over. 5-on-5 here in our defensive zone. Chris takes the face off. Flyers get a shot, but it's knocked down. Olsen sends that up the boards, and no icing call here as we race down. Goes behind the net. Chris has a nice stick check. We get possession, but it's loose. All right, so Emmy's got to dig down here and come back. Emmy picks that up, sends it up the wall. Nice pass to Delilah, but doesn't connect. Flyers pick it up. Nice shot on goal, but it gets tipped, goes wide. Colson battles in the corner. Chris goes down. Colson's going to pick this up. Come on, Colson! Fouls across, loses his footing. Isla takes the penalty here for tripping. She got her stick in her legs. So we're going to be man down again. Well, you can see we're playing with a little more aggression here. Forced to kill some penalties. We'll have that D zone face off. 4:49 left in the first. Charlie and Finch on defense. Chris takes the face off. We got Isla as the other forward too. Or Delilah, excuse me. In Delilah's feet, she's going to try to send it up. Their D-man picks it up and shovels it into the corner. Sorry, let me get that action over here. Battling behind the net, goes hard. Delilah's going to step up here and try to get it out of the zone. She's going to bank it off the board. Nope. Get it out! Just get it out! She's going to race up ice here. Flyers pick it up. Back in their own zone. Go to D. Chris knocks down that pass. The Flyers collect. Rush into the zone. Try to take center ice. They're going to get a shot here. Ethan saves. Get a face off. Not still running. Oh, no, he stopped. Defensive zone face off to the right of Ethan. 1 minute left on the penalty. We're man down here. Jose takes that face off. Oh, that was actually their offsides. Neutral zone face off. 54 seconds left on the penalty. Jose and Krill. Colson Emmy. Krill takes the face off. Colson's going to send it up, but Flyers knock it down. We're going to take it into the corner. Bad angle shot. Back behind the net. Colson's going to pick it up here. Soft dump. Doesn't get out of the zone. Back in. Emmy's going to take it up, throw behind the net. She's going to play it hard into the corner. The Flyers will pick that up. Joe stick checks. Here comes Krill. He's weaving. Cross center ice. Can't get it over the blue line. The Flyers pick it up. We're going back the other way. Olsen backs up. He's going to get this dump in. There you go, Colson! Get it. Oh, bad bounce off the stanchions. But Krill will pick that up. Back into the zone, but they're offsides. Only 12 seconds left on the penalty. 3.5 left in the first. Flyers 1, Rage 0. Over there, Chris. So Chris and Matthew will try to kill off the rest of this penalty along with Charlie and Finch. Finch steps up. Battles on the corner. Rushing in towards the net, look for a centering pass, but it's broken up. Finch has to go into the corner here and play it. Sorry about the camera. Point, shot, knockdown, it's loose. Oh, it bounced. Man, that got deflected on the way to the net. Flyers score 2-0 with 3:11 here in the first. I'm gonna have to find a different way to set up this camera for the second period. Chris, Danny, and Sydney. Charlie and Finch. Charlie goes into the corner here against two of the Flyers. The Flyers pull it out. They're gonna play it up to the point where he fumbles it and goes into the neutral zone. Danny's gonna put some pressure on him here. So is Chris. Danny knocks down the pass. Danny knocks down another one. They weave in where Chris or Charlie will take that, backhands it up to their point. It gets knocked down. Chris steps up on that and sends it into the neutral zone. Flyers will pick it up, head back into their own end, pass over to the far boards. It's dumped all the way down in. Finch is going to pick this up and hard up the glass. They get a stick on it. Doesn't really make it out. Goes back behind the net. .25 left in the first. Flyers backhand out front. It's loose. Still loose. Chris is going to pick that up, take it far. Sends it into the neutral zone where the Flyers will collect. They bring it in the zone. Backhand to the middle, doesn't connect. Chris sends that up into the neutral zone. Where Sydney will pressure, but they skate by. Finch needs to take the angle. Ooh, it's a one-on-none. Ethan gets beat. That's 3-0. Minute 52 left here in the first. Krill plays it up to Delilah. Delilah tries to keep possession. We're in possession in the zone. She's going to drive it in. Finds Krill. Isla plays the puck but loses it. Delilah's going to put pressure on him here. They're taking it wide. Not much room for anything. They take it behind the net. Look for a wrap, but it goes loose out front. It is loose out front. Delilah's going to pick it up here. Play it up off the wall. Their defense collects. Drives in. Stick handle. Good stick by Delilah. Oh, and another shot. Beats Ethan to make it 4-0. Minute 17 left here in the first. Nice standards. All jacked up. I'll tell you what, we got some good parents here. Cheering on their players. Flyers win the face-off, take it into the zone, and dump it in. Ethan's going to cover it here for a face-off. 1 minute 8 left in the first period. The shots are 11-1. Scores 4-0. Chris, Krill. No, we got too many people. Chris comes off. Matthew. He's going off. We are not man down. We need one other winger. So Isla's going to go back in. Jose. Forward. Goes to their point. They send it wide. No one there to collect. And he's going to try to step up on this. Shot goes wide. Alexi will battle in the corner. Goes behind the net. Sends it up to the point, back into the corner. Ethan makes the save. Cross in front of the net, doesn't connect. Krill's gonna send it up to Isla. Isla plays a nice play off the boards, but Flyers collect it. Jose almost picks that off. And they're gonna backhand it back into our zone, where Charlie will pick this up. Behind the net, plays it into the corner. Body's tumbling. Back into our corner. Emmy's going to play it up. Krill sends it up, and that's going to trickle up to the blue line and out. And that's the end of the first period. I got to fix my stand here. So after 1, Flyers 4, Greenville 0. Coaching staff is going on over the gameplay and the strategy here. Gotta step up, be a little more aggressive. Had some ozone chances, but we need to start connecting on our passes. Chris Jim has his holding court here, letting him know how it is. Brianna's talking with Ethan. start the second period. It's going to be hard to fit the whole rink in here, but I think I got it. All right, we switch ends for the second period. Got some work to do here. Down 4-0. Game 1 of the Nashville tournament. We got Jose. We got Chris. Oh, Jose picks it up. He's going to dangle in. I'm sorry for the camera here. Takes the shot. It goes wide. Flyers pick it up behind the net. They're going to curl around. Look for a breakout. Finch backs up. He's going to try to get that pass. It's going to go all the way down towards Ethan. Ethan doesn't need to play it. Finch is going to send it towards the middle. But Flyers pick it up. Ooh, good steal here by Matthew. He sends up. He's skating with some speed up the ice, but gets it knocked away. Battle on the boards here. Chris is going to lay it up. Battling in the neutral zone. Charlie takes it. Hard dump in, but Flyers knock it down. Flyers pick it up. Good break up by Chris. And Jose is going to pressure at the forecheck. Flyers skate through the neutral zone, heading towards the net. He dangles around a couple of our defensemen and shoots and scores. Hey, please. Step up on these guys. Line change. Alexi, Sydney, and Danny. I mean, Colson on defense. Brill lines up for the face-off here. He's gonna win it up, sends it into their D zone. They're gonna send it up off the wall. The winner collects. Skates into our zone. Colson picks it up, sends it towards Sydney. Sydney can't collect, but it goes all the way down. This isn't gonna be icing. Actually, it is. Defensive zone face-off. Upcoming. Way down the corner. Brill loses the face-off. Back to their D. Bouncing in. Oh, Ethan! Come on, man. Jesus. Come on, Ethan! Dial in! Flyers score at 6-0. Chris, Isla, and Delilah, Finch, and Charlie. Gracious recovery. Oh, I thought he'd be Pull him. Pull the goalie. Oh, you're brave. All right, 10:28 left here in the second period. Flyers 7, Greenville 0. Flyers take it, send it through the neutral zone into the corner. Chris will take it behind the net. He plays it backwards. Colson's going to take that and off the wall, hits a Flyers player. Flyers player dropped a stick. Gets by Isla and all the way down for an icing. Another defensive zone face-off. Chris will line up for this face-off. Isla and Delilah forwards. Chris plays it up, steps up on their shot. Oh, it gets deflected right in front of Ethan, but it goes wide. Delilah's going to put pressure on their point, wins the battle, but they collect. Sends it into the neutral zone. Flyers will collect here in their own end. Go D to D. Does connect, comes up the wall. Flyers will race into the zone. They're taking it wide. They got a few players out front. He sends a centering pass, which is knocked down. It's loose out front. Hits Ethan. Ethan makes a save. Back out. Delilah's going to pressure, but it stays in the zone. They're going to send it back into the corner, and he's going to pressure their player here. They dump it behind the net. Wilson will take it. Flyers collect in the corner. They're looking for a centering pass. Good pass. It was up over the net. Delilah on the far side will pick up that puck. Send it back in. Flyers collect in the corner. Looking for a centering pass. Nothing there. Back into the corner. Delilah's going to take it in the corner. She's down low. Goes behind the net. Emmy's going to play up the wall, but no one's there. That's Delilah's spot. She's behind the net. Chris is going to try to play the point guy here. They send it into the far corner, where Colson will take it and just hammer it off the wall. Just comes straight back out. Colson again plays it high off the wall, where it bounces. The D-man knocks it back in. Centers it out front. It's loose out front. Shot, you say, by Ethan. Colson saves up the wall again. Isla's going to pressure him, and it's going to come all the way down. No icing call here. Isla takes it into the corner, tries to send it out front. Goalie knocks it to the back. Delilah sends it behind the net. Battle behind the net. Isla in the corner. Delilah, it's an angling shot on him. Chris has got it here. He's going to backhand it into the corner. Flyers collecting behind the net. They're racing behind the net. Isla tries to cut him off. They're skating through. Chris sends it back in the zone. Delilah's going to pressure him here. They're going to try to send it out, but it goes all the way through. Finch is going to take this puck off the wall. Off the wall again. We've got a battle on the boards. The Flyers pull it out. Charlie has a nice stick here and knocks it into the corner. Charlie's going to pressure him. Wins this puck battle up the wall. And Matthew's going to battle with it there. Here comes Krill. He's racing up. A little room. He's going to get a shot here if he can collect it. Almost goes wide. Jose looks. There you go, Jose. Here comes his brother Finch. He whiffs on the shot. Charlie's got to back up. They're racing down the ice. Charlie takes a good angle, pushes him out. They try to center. Ethan's just going to knock it back into the corner. Jose takes that up and knocks it out of the zone. I don't know if that's going to make it for icing. No icing call here. Pressure him, Jose! Matthew takes it in the corner. He backhands it behind the net. Jose is going to pressure him here. Crow's going to try to pick it up on the opposite side. He does. Nice angling job, but they squeak by him. They drove the net. Flew by Ethan and drive it in. 6:39 left here in the second period. The Flyers score, making it 8-0. Shots are 18-2. Sydney, Danny, and Chris. Colson and Emmy. Chris lines up. They win the face-off back to their D. They're going to send it all the way up to the forward. It's battling into the zone. Danny knocks that down. But they backhand it up to their forward. Battling along the blue line here. Emmy's going to take it up off the wall. That went out, but Flyers D picks it up. Emmy, get back! 2-on-1 here. Colson's going to pressure the skater. Ethan's got to beat him again. 9-0. That was a tough play. Colson was on defending a 2-on-1. Picked up the skater, but he made it pass over. Well, Isla, Delilah, Krill, Finch, and Charlie. Krill takes the face off. It's won by the Flyers. Isla's going to play that up. Flyers go D to D here, but they make a bad pass. Krill's going to take that, look for a centering pass. Comes up to the defense where Charlie will shoot that in. Right up the wall. Flyers pick it up. We've got a 2-on-1 here. Finch back. He takes Skater. Nice stick. Prevents the centering pass. Ooh, it shots hard across the ice. Isla tries to win the battle here and send it up the wall. Krill's going to try to help her. He gets dumped in. Finch is going to skate behind the net. Finch sends it. Oh, still behind the net. Look for a centering pass. It doesn't connect. Isla's going to pressure the winger here. Centering pass, knocked down by Delilah. Shot goes wide. Finch battling behind the net. Krill's back there with him. Krill's got the puck. He's going to go off the wall, high off glass, bounces by Isla. Delilah's going to pick this up here low. Forget loses that battle. Delilah sends it across the red line. Flyers pick it up in their defensive zone, send it up to center. Flyers race across the neutral zone. They're coming over the blue line. We got a 4-on-1 here with Finch back. Ethan Mix, shot goes wide. Ethan's got it covered here, I think. No, it's loose behind the net. High off glass. Joseph's going to collect this, skate it through the neutral zone. Tries a centering pass, doesn't connect to Isla. Delilah's going to pick up this Flyers player here and angle him off into the corner. Finch helps her out with the stick check. Charlie sends it up off the wall. That's going to bounce to their D-man. He sends it back in, gets deflected, but Ethan knocks it down. Ethan needs a wrap here. They try to wrap, but it doesn't work. Flyers pick it up in the corner, look for a centering pass. He's going to curl around. Charlie was all over him. Charlie and another player mix it up. We got an arm up on the referee. Flyers with possession. He's calling a, oh wow, he's calling a tripping call. And that's Charlie down on the ice. He looks pretty injured. Oh, Charlie is in rough shape here. He's up on his knees. Looks like a knee. It was a knee on knee tripping. I don't know if it was knee on knee, but he definitely got tripped. Let's get it off Charlie here. All right, we'll go on the power play here. 4:20 left in the second. He's not putting much pressure on that leg. Rage go on the power play here for the next minute and a half. Face off. Flyers take it behind the net, but Isla breaks that up. Brilliant. Steals the puck away. We're battling in the corner. Isla's going to try to help him out. Krill's going to pull that out, sends it out front. Oh, Delilah takes it, shoots it wide. Flyers pick it up, send it up the middle. Colson almost steals it, keep it inside the line. Now he's got to race back, going into the corner. Colson will take that up the wall, and that's going to go all the way down for a nice and call. Take it back here in the D zone. "56 seconds left in our power play. Chris, Isla, Delilah, Emmy, and Colson.
Rage, Rage. Here we go, Rage.
Phil plays that face off into our corner. It's flipped up the wall, and that's going to come out. We got a race here. Isla's going to race up the ice. Flyers will get there first. Send it up. But Colson's going to try to pinch and keep it in. It doesn't make it. Emmy's going to come back and recollect. She plays it up the wall, but the Flyers pick that off. They're a little wider. They're going to try to drive the net. Shot. That angle shot goes wide. Delilah takes it up. Almost comes out of the zone. Now it is. Here comes Krill. Krill weaves. Across the red line. Across the blue line. Flyers take that, though. We got to recollect. Now we're good. Onside for Delilah. Delilah weaves in, tries to get a shot off, battling hard. She's bad, can't work. Colson sends that in, but doesn't make it to the net. Ooh, Delilah steals that, sends it to the far corner. Flyers will collect it here. They're coming out of the zone with speed. Emmy's got to back up. Colson breaks up that pass, and they're offside. That can't work. 2:38 left in the second period. 0-9. Even strength. Got Danny and Sydney and Chris. Matthew moves back to defense with Finch. Finch is going to skate into the corner here. Plays it up the wall to Danny. Danny can't collect it. He battles with a Flyers player. A lot of battling here. Finch takes him hard into the boards. They try to take it out front. They do. He's going to curl. He's looking to his D-man. The D-man sends it in, goes wide of the net to the far corner. Matthew's going to try to pick it up here. Flyers send it out front, but nobody home. Danny's there, though. He's going to play it up the wall. Their D-man's going to take it. Skate up in. Tries to center out front. It's loose out front. Matthew's got to step up on this shot. Oh, Ethan stops it. Finch takes the rebound. Behind the net, battling. They fall down. Danny's got the puck here on the wall. He's going to skate it up. Doesn't have much pressure on him. He bounces it off the wall with the Flyers player. Picks that off. Sends it back into the zone. Goes down to the corner behind the net where Matthew will take it. He whips it up. The lifts back into the corner again for Chris. Danny's going to take this and try to play up the wall. The Flyers steal. And we got a whistle. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know. Penalty. Must be on the Flyers here. Offensive zone. We go back to the power play with 1.5 minutes here left. So this will take up, our power play will take up the rest of the period. O-zone face off. Finch and Matthew on D. We've got Chris. Delilah. Just lines up face off. Ooh, almost wins it over to Isla. Flyers will pick it up here. Skate through the neutral zone. Cross the red line. Cross the blue line. Push it towards the net. Wide angle shot goes wide. Delilah will play it up the wall. The Flyers will collect. Send it back into the corner. We'll take it behind the net. Finch pressures forward. Ooh, Delilah's there. She's going to try to beat their D-man. Skates it up the ice here. Sends it in. The Flyers will take it behind the net. Send it up the wall. There's no D-man there. We're changing. But here comes Olsen. He's going to send it back in. Delilah's got it in the corner. She centers it. Their goalie covers it up. So we still got 1 minute here left in the power play and the period. We get an O-zone face-off here. Delilah, Krill, Olsen, and Emmy. Flyers will take it behind the net. Delilah tries to pressure. Flyers go down. Lexi's got the puck, or Crow's got the puck. He shoots it in. Flyers will take it behind the net. Krill will try to pressure it here. 47 seconds. Great work in the corner. Delilah pulls it out. Gets a shot. Goalie swallows that one up. 41 and a half seconds left here in the second. Still on the power play. Josh will come out with Krill. Hey, no, ozone. Oh, all the way down? Why? Look like the... I don't understand this. It's like the goalie covered it. I don't know why we're going all the way to the other end. Four on four? Oh, we took a penalty. 4 on 4. Krill will take the face off. Flyers win it. Send it in the corner. Emmy's going to race back with Colson. Colson takes it behind the net. Skate with it, Colson. He tries to play it off the boards to himself. Flyers win that battle. They're behind the net. They send a backhand pass back up the wall. Krill will try to pick that up. Joseph blocks the shot. Emmy behind the net. Pressuring their forward. Flyers behind the net. They send it. Oh, he stays with the puck. Tries to center. They do. Shot broken up by Krill. Stays in the zone. They dump it in. Colson's going to pick it up here in the far corner. And the period's over. So after 2, we got the Flyers with 9. Greenville with nothing.
Keep it up, JoJo.
Why is the penalty still ticking down? They're running our penalty for some reason. Start of the third. Looks like there's still 25 seconds left on our penalty here. So we'll have 5 on 4.
Keep shooting, Greenville!
Krill and Sydney. Whoop, jeez. That can't work. Flyers take it across the ice. They're going to dump it all the way in behind Ethan. Finch is going to skate back there and try to pick this up. Good battle here. Krill's going to pick it up. He's skating up the ice. He's got Sydney with him. Oh, he skates by. We're on sides. Sends it in. Nice save by the goalie. Hey, shot on that. We'll take it. We'll get an offensive zone face-off. Back to 5 on 5 here. We need a goal. No shutouts. So you see Matthew and Finch on defense. Krill still at center. That's Jose. Jose is going to send it in behind the net. Let me angle this over here. Sydney's going to step up. They go deep up to the forwards into the neutral zone. Their center's going to pick it up over the red line, across the blue line. Finch makes a nice play to dump it into the corner. They'll pick it up behind the net and try to center it, but Jost breaks that up. Weird bounce off the wall. Oh, they center, but Finch breaks that up. Centering pass doesn't connect. Jost has got it here. He's going to send it over the blue line, across the red line. Stay inside Sydney, and she does. Long shot goes behind the net. Sydney's going to pick this up. Centers the pass. Oh, nobody home. Finch is going to try to pick it up here. Gets his stick lifted. It's behind them. Flyers will win that battle. Cross the line. You got to get back, Matthew! Jesus. Oh, they don't get the shot out. Get it, Sydney! Fisher's going to call a penalty here against Greenville. I see the Flyers goalie out of the net. Looks like Finch is going off for something. I don't know what the penalty was, but Finch gets called. Isla, Delilah, Colson, and Emmy. 9:34 here left in the third period. Delilah's going to race in and win that battle. Trying to send it out front. The Flyers pick it up behind the net. They're coming up the wall here. He fumbles it, but sends it out to his center. They're across the red line. A little offsides. And the ref side. So we get a neutral zone face-off here with 8 running clock. 8:45 here left in the third period. Still man down for another minute. Delilah's going to take the face off here with Isla, Colson, and Emmy on defense. Oh, tripping call. The refs are really dictating the pace of this game. So Isla's going off. 30 seconds left in Finch's penalty. We're going to be down to 5-on-3 here for 20 seconds if they drop the. They got these penalties on weird. So Colson races in. We're 5-on-3 here. He's going to try to play up to their point, picks it up. Delilah pressures. We're all scrambling towards the puck here. Here comes Colson. About one-on-one. Loses the puck. Oh, we're offside. Tick, tick, tick. Looks like it's going to be 5-on-4 here with the running clock. 7.5 left in the third. We need another forward. Here comes Danny. Wilson's going to pick this up behind the net. Battles with the Flyers players. He's going to try to help him out. Deep in the corner. This point guy is wide open, so he's going to get it. D to D. He's going to step up and shoot it in. Bouncing shot goes wide. Finch races to the corner. He's going to send it off the wall. Their D will pick it up and send it back in. Ooh, breaks out. Delilah tries to collect. The Flyers pick it up. They're going to take a shot that bounces, goes towards the corner. Finch takes a look and sends it into the corner where their player will take it. Dumps it back in. Ooh, curls around. He's going to get a shot here and goes top corner. Ooh, 10-0. Oh my goodness. 6:15 here left to play in the third. Our penalty is going to click off here. Actually, we're at full strength anyway with the goal. pass doesn't connect. Gets it up to the point. He fumbles it, sends it in the corner. Flyers will pick it up, curl around, look for a centering pass, which he gets and shoots it over. Ethan's, it's 11. Good God.
Intensity.
5 on 5, 5.5 left in the third. Chris Isla and Jose. Jose's going to take this. Backhands it over. Nobody there to get the pass. We're going to send it in. We're Wilson will take it off the shin pads, and he's going to collect it here. She tries to beat him, just sends it in. It's a soft dump, no ice call. Flyers will take it behind the net. And they race up through the middle. Soft pass up to the center. He's going to take across the red line. Then he's going to try to stay with him here. Maybe a shot. Ooh, Wilson races in and breaks it up. Flyers take it off the wall, dumps it in. They pick it up. Wilson backhands it up. It's pretty much checked against the boards here. Isla's going to battle with their D-man. Chris is going to send it up. Finch is going to try, or Joseph's going to try to chase this down. Flyers take it behind the net. Rolling around the net. Sends it up to the winger. It's by Chris. And he's hustling back. We got a breakaway, and Ethan gets beat. 4 minutes left here. We're not putting up the goals, but I think it's about 12-0. Shots are 25-5. Pearl will take this face off. Delilah and Danny. Finch on defense. Holy shoot, they score again. Come on, man. Now they're up top. Scoey, man! Hey! Dial in! Pearl lines up the face-off. Flyers win it back to D. D to D over to the close side here. He's going to send it up to center. Comes in, he gets broken up. Pearl's going to try to play this up. Flyers pound it back in. Matthew goes in the corner hard. Oh, you got room, Matthew. No icing. Two and a half left in the third. Flyers take it up across the red line, across the blue line. Shot goes wide. In the corner. Finch plays it into the corner. He's got it on the wall. And he's going to play it up to Delilah. Delilah's got Pearl with her. She sends it over to him. Pearl comes up. He's going to curl. Sends it towards the net. It goes behind. That's where Finch is. He's going to backhand it out front. Flyers break that up. They're going behind the net. Come on, Emmy! Emmy shoots it in, but the Flyers can take it. Back it up, Emmy! Sydney breaks it up. They take it. Centering pass. No one connects. Sydney's got it here on the wall. She's going to skate it up over the blue line. Flyers can't steal. No! Saved by Ethan. Hey, Ethan, no! A little rough and tumble here. taking a penalty. Be interested in the replay to see what got Ethan so mad. Well, we got some fight in us. Clock's ticking down here. There's only like 35 seconds left. It's a running clock. This will probably take it to the end of the game. The refs are discussing it here. The box. 10 seconds here. We're going to get a buzzer and the game's going to be over. Well, game one didn't go the way we wanted to. We knew it was going to be a tough competition. We got a few more games here. We're going to